what is so different about being a Sikh? Sikh hona different kyun hai? And at the same time, how are we different from the others? Asi dujyan kolo alag kyun ha? Sakleen dasso tusi sanu.
Being a Sikh is different because Sikhi teaches equality. We stand out, so it's more like, so it's important.
Okay. Now, I'll ask one of the boys then, Mantej. Mantej, tusi manu dasso ki how is it different? How do you feel being different as a Sikh?
I feel different because we have turbans and we have patkas on our heads, and we often stand out from the crowd. So it's like it's important for everybody else to learn that we're not Muslims and we're not going to do anything bad.
That's right. And agar tanu koi question puchda tode turban de bare because yes, we are different, but of course we're proud different. There's nothing wrong with that. How do you feel about it agar tanu koi question puchda?
Well, I feel actually good of myself because they're actually curious about why I'm wearing a patka or turban. So I tell them the answer.
You do tell them the answer? Very good. Now, does anyone feel uncomfortable answering that if they're asked that question?
Sometimes I will, but if they ask in a very disrespectful manner, which does happen sometimes, but most of the time they ask respectfully, and it's a pleasure to answer.
Thank you. Yes, Amitoj. Mike leke. Mike ucha.
Well, also, sometimes, someone might if someone asks me what religion I am, they look curious, but sometimes, they shouldn't ask. They should look it up and stuff, because Sikhism should be taught in schools and everything. But it's not that we're not in any books. We're in not a lot of books and everything, and our religion is not that known.
Okay.
So I think schools should make it part of the curriculum to put Sikhism inside.
But let me ask you, yes, they should. मैं तोड़ नाल agree करनी आ. And of course, Sikh Coalition and बाकी दे जेडे Sikh organizations ने, they're working on getting these things done. But in the meanwhile, अगर तानु कोई आके question पूछता भी है, you are different. अगर तुसी देखो कि किसी होर culture दे, किसी होर religion दा कोई बंदा होए, जे तानु उसदे बारे च नहीं पता है, and you ask them, should they be annoyed with you?
Well, I think they should be respectful. They should not be annoyed with me. They should not that much curious. They should they shouldn't ask a second time. They should know who we are, and they should also know what we stand for.
But see, here's my question to you then, and I'm glad कि ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਕਦੀ-ਕਦੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ Jewish ਨੂੰ ਦੇਖੋ ਕੋਈ Jewish ਬੰਦੇ ਨੂੰ ਦੇਖੋ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਰ ਤੇ hat ਪਾਈ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ and ਨਾਲ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ curls ਵੀ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ. Do you know what that is?
Well, I think those are for a faction of the Jewish people called the Orthodox faction.
Orthodox, but do you know exactly what they're called? Because we could be Punjabis, we could be Indians, right?
Well, I think they're called Orthodox, but
they're called Hasidic Jews. But see, now here's the thing. Since you don't know the difference, you shouldn't, if I'm Jewish and I have it's called a yarmulke. If I'm wearing yarmulke and I have the curls, if you came and asked me, what is that on your head and why do you have this? I shouldn't be offended, right? I should say, you know what? This is my culture and I wear a yarmulke and these are my curls and I'm Hasidic. I know, hang on one second. But at the same time, if I came up to you and I'm American and I say, you know what, Amitoj, what is that you have on your head? I don't know because I've never seen anything like it. So if someone comes and approaches you with that, I think it would be great pride. Here's your chance to introduce your religion to somebody who doesn't know anything about it. Maybe that's my view. Yes, go ahead.
Well, I'm just saying that the Hasidics are more known. They are a more widely known community than the Sikhs are. So I think, Sikhism is, I think we have communities everywhere, and I think Sikhs should present themselves and not only do seva on the gurdwaras, also do seva in the community
in the
too.
Communities, and I agree with you, and I thank you for bringing that up, Amitoj. क्योंकि मैं आप सारियां नु ये भी पूछना चाहूँगी, do you guys do any community service? कोई community service अंदर involved है? Go ahead, Mehta.
With a lot of food drives, we have many food drives, especially for the one that we just had with Haiti. The food drives in the school, oftentimes, every once in a while, I'll donate some food there, and when they ship it over, I sometimes help pack those.
Okay, so that's very good. Mantej, you were going to tell me, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੁਝ ਦੱਸਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਸੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ?
I do seva at the Gurdwara.
Okay.
And I also want to add on what Mehtab said, that we have food drives like for Haiti and wherever like tragedy happens.
Okay. So you help. You know what? Actually, मैं आप सारे नाल share भी करना चाहूँगी. There is something that we're doing. I think in 3 weeks, is it? 3 weeks अंदर असी community service Long Island विच ही असी कर रहे हैं. What I'll do is I'll reach out to you guys, not your parents now. I'm going to मैं ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ reach out ਕਰਾਂਗੀ to see if you want to get involved with that, because we are doing something with the Long Island community there. So hopefully you guys will come out and help me out with that and have more representation. ਜਿੰਨੇ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਉੱਥੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਹੋਣਗੇ, people will know more about us. How about that? Gurmeet, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਓਗੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ help ਕਰਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ?
Yes.
You definitely will. I know you're a good trooper. So I hope when I reach out to you guys will be able to join me in the community service. Let's take some more calls, and then we still have a surprise coming up. And don't forget, ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਵੀ ਇੱਕ surprise ਰੱਖਿਆ ਹੈਗਾ. So before you all leave today, we have a surprise for you too. Okay? Sat Sri Akal ji, happy Vaisakhi. Sat Sri Akal ji, happy Vaisakhi. Sat Sri Akal ji, happy Vaisakhi.
हाँ जी, वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह।
वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह।
हाँ जी, मैं मनबीर सिंह कैलिफोर्निया तो बोल रहा जी।
सत श्री अकाल मनबीर सिंह जी, आज तुसी साडे नाल किहड़े विचार साझे करोगे? Always a pleasure to hear from you.
हाँ जी, मैं बच्चों ਨੂੰ मेरे ख्याल नाल गुनीत बहुत छोटी हैगी, पर मैं सारा मुझे क्वेश्चन पूछना चाहना है कि जेदा आंसर करेक्ट देंगे तो इन्हां ਨੂੰ मैं कैश प्राइज देना चाहना. I'm too far away, so I'm going to mail them a cash prize.
Okay.
Okay, so are they ready?
Are you guys ready? We have a question for you guys. Are we ready?
Yes.
Already. I don't hear Sargun. I don't hear you.
Yes. All right. So
already. We are ready for you.
Okay, okay. The question is, what is the correct Sikh greeting?
What?
Sat Sri Akal or Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Which greeting is the correct greeting for Sikhs when they meet each other?
Okay. मैं questions वापस repeat करूँगी आप सारे वास्ते. What is the correct greeting for a Sikh? Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh, or Sat Sri Akal? You know what? I'm going to let Gurmeet answer this one, because Gurmeet actually wants to participate also, Manbir Singh ji. Gurmeet, answer ki hai guys da?
Sat Sri Akal.
Sat Sri Akal. Gurmeet saying is Sat Sri Akal. But we will also, who wants to go next? Satleen, I'll let you do that.
Vaiguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaiguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Okay. Manbir Singh ji, ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਦੋ ਆਨਸਰ ਨੇ. Gurmeet ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਹੈ Sat Sri Akal and Satleen ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ.
Anybody else wants to try it, or two answers from two people?
Hanji?
There are two answers from two people. How about rest of them, rest 4 of them?
Okay, so you want everyone to answer. Okay, Sargun, aap dasso.
Ours says Vaiguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaiguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Okay, that's what he says. I'm going to come in a line, Mehtab.
Vaiguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaiguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Okay, Tejan.
Vaiguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaiguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Okay, Amitaj, I'm going to come in a line with you. Go ahead, Prabgun.
I think it's Vaiguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaiguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Okay.
Well, I think it's Vaiguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaiguru Ji Ki Fateh. But I think it's that's like, well, Sat Sri Akal is more for respect. Vaiguru Ji Ka Khalsa, like if it's a greeting, it would be if you're younger and you were greeting an elder. But Vaiguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaiguru Ji Ki Fateh, I think would be
Is
more.
the right one.
Would be okay. More if you're yeah.
Okay. Mantej?
I believe it's Vaiguru Ji Ka Khalsa and Vaiguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Okay, Manbir Singh ji, साढ़े सारियां दा कहना है it's वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह, and of course Gurmeet can choose either one. Gurmeet can choose either one. She just gave me that look again. Gurmeet can choose either one of them. Now you give us the answer.
Okay, Gurmeet.
Which one is the answer? Manbir Singh ji?
हाँ जी, हाँ जी.
हाँ जी.
So majority said, and they are right. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh is the correct Sikh greeting. Sat Sri Akal is response to Jangi Nara, which is Bole So Nihal, and Sat Sri Akal, that means God is truth. But Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh is a true Sikh greeting, but it's not very popular. So correct answer is given. So cash prize. All right.
Everybody's going to get a cash prize. So we're going to send him, we're going to email him everyone's addresses, And he's going to send cash prizes to you.
Yes, please do that. Please do that, okay?
Most definitely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
ਅਸੀਂ ਇੱਕ ਛੋਟਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਬ੍ਰੇਕ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਹੁਣੇ